to see you. I'm sure this is going to be a popular topic today. What did that, mean to you? Obviously, getting that scholarship, and just what was that moment like? A little bit celebrating with yourself and your teammates.
Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't expect it at all. But to have, all my teammates there, and like all them supporting me, it's a moment I'll never forget. Honestly, it was, and then talking with my family afterwards, just kind of breaking it all down. Like in the moment, I didn't really know what was going on, um, and then once it happened, breaking it down with my family, it was a moment I'll never forget for sure.
And it truly total surprise. You didn't
Total
have an
surprise.
idea
Yeah, I had
coming.
no clue it was gonna happen. No clue.
Has it set in today?
I mean, yeah, it's every walk on. It's like their goal is to get earn the scholarship, but I think the work really never changes. So, I mean, yeah, it's set in that I'm on scholarship, but I mean, we're still out. Still got to do the day to day and keep working. So.
It, it sounds like you're already easily motivated enough too. How much does this motivate you more to even go out there on the field and perform?
Yeah, I mean, I keep the same edge. I try to keep the same edge every time I step on the field, whether I was a walk on and now I'm on scholarship. Either way, but yeah, trying to keep the same motivation throughout the whole process.
Then where's Pogo come from?
So that was when I first got here. We were just doing some like jumping drills, back in during winter conditioning, and it was actually the old strength staff and Coach Trevor Ryan, that gave me that name, and then Coach Campbell used it in a team meeting, and then I think at that time half the team didn't know my actual name; they just knew me by Pogo at that time. So that's really where that comes from, and it just stuck with me throughout this whole time.
Have you blocked kicks or anything during camp?
I mean, trying to get my hands on some balls, but no, I mean, we haven't really gone very much live reps with rushes, trying to keep the punters like perk safe. So.
You were having some success at McPherson. What was it that made you want to make the change and maybe go somewhere you weren't gonna necessarily be 1,000-yard receiver like you were there?
Yeah, so it was really I wanted to always, you know, push myself to get to whatever level I could, and kind of like, how coach says, be the best version of yourself. I was trying to be the best football player I could be, and it was just something that I always dreamed of, and at that time it was kind of time for me. McPherson College was my hometown, so it was kind of time for me to push myself in a different regard and kind of get out of my hometown a little bit and see what I could do. So.
Do you think that getting up here, obviously, with all the support staff that you have here, nutrition, strength and conditioning, how much has that made you just such a better player?
Oh, all of it's made me such a better player. Having all these people pour into you, pour back into you, not just only in football, but mental health, nutrition, strength and conditioning, all the aspects that go into being the best version of yourself. And having all of this is just tremendous. And Iowa State's, the culture here is just amazing. So.